What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Blue Eyes, and we're here with a update to Predator Hunting Grounds. So today, IllFonic dropped the first part of the big 2.0 patch build that we're getting for tomorrow. So they preloaded the first half of the patch today to assist with the workload for what's going to be happening tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look at what those changes are, and we're going to dive into the patch notes, take a look at it. A lot of it's related to game balancing for both Fireteam and the Predator, as well as a sneak peek at some of the things that we're going to have access to tomorrow, including the 1987 Dutch. Oh, look at that. You can see his laser lit up on his helmet. Alright, so let's go to customization. So the first thing we're going to check out is if we can see Dutch or not yet. Alright, we cannot. So we can't see any of the stuff, even though it's built into the game right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the patch notes as I'm playing the game. But before I do that, I'm going to have to adjust my Dutch, because they changed a lot of the perks and how much space they take. So I might as well tackle that first. So a lot of the perks have been altered for both the Predator and for the Fireteam. And the ones that were really good and actually useful, a lot of them were buffed in their capabilities, but they also, for the most part, had a perk slot increase. So things like let's take a look. Like double time was increased. So it used to be a value of 3, I believe, and so what they did was they made it a value of 5, and you actually run faster now than you did before, but it also costs more perk points. So there's a lot of that going on. So we'll dive into the general perks. We're not going to go through every single one individually, but we're kind of just going to do a high-level overview. So they added some quality of life improvements in this patch relating to the game loading, as well as user interface design relating to things being spotted by the Fireteam, as well as relating to things for seeing items on the map. If you spot an item on the map and you go to the mini-map before, like let's say an ammunition cache, for example, it would be really tiny, like you had no idea what the hell it was on the map unless you remembered where it was. They increased the size of those items on the map so you could actually see what they were, and it'd be more beneficial. They also made a lot of other changes relating to the Fireteam and their weapons. So one of the mechanics that they added was actually a last man standing function. So if you're playing as Dutch right here, right, and you're the sole survivor, yeah, which happens to me a lot. I'm the only person left alive because the rest of the Fireteam was stupid. They were idiots. Anyways, that was my bad Arnold impersonation. And so what happens is, if you're the sole survivor, you're going to get a buff to your attributes to make it so you have a better chance of surviving by yourself against a Predator. Now, let's say you are the sole survivor and reinforcements are available. You could go and try to reinforce your team, have all the benefits of last man standing, but once your Fireteam's reinforced, you are going to lose those benefits. Once your Fireteam comes back and you have the rest of your Fireteam available, the benefits will go away. So it only functions if you are actually the last survivor at that moment in time. Another change was they actually I'm going to test that out this match. They finally added the ability to spool up the barrels on the minigun. So for the longest time, the minigun has been useless for the most part, because you would have to take a second or two to get this minigun firing, and the Predator's jumping around all over the map, and especially if he jumps right at you, and you got this thing in your hand, if you were already firing the gun, it would take a couple moments to spool the barrels up and start shooting. Now you'll be able to hold down, aim down sights, spool the barrels up, and have the barrels already going. That way, when you are ready to shoot, you can just unleash the ammunition without having to worry about spooling it up. So I'm actually going to put this on right now. and test out how that spool works in a match. I'm gonna get a good skin for it. There's one that I like. I'm just trying to find it real quick. We'll put old painless on it. How can you go wrong with that? So they also made other changes to some of the guns, as far as their ammo count and as far as recoil, especially the Hammerhead, Dutch's rifle right here. They increased its recoil and decreased its close range capabilities. This gun is definitely a really good firearm. It's probably the best in the game for fire teams for the most part when it comes to assault rifles. So they did kind of nerf its how hard it hits at close range and added more recoil to it. So I'm curious to see how that recoil is changed. So I'm gonna put Action Hero on. Oh, they increased. No, this used to be 1. Yeah, they actually increased this perk too. And so one of the things that they did too in the user interface, you can see here, is they added an exclamation point. So each fire team member and Predator has a perk slot capacity based on the class. And so what happened before was you could pick anything, but like if you couldn't use something like this, for example, I don't have enough perk points to use this, you had no idea. You would just try to click it and it would say, "Ah, you can't use this." But now they updated the user interface to show all the perks that you can't use because of the fact that you don't have enough points. So it's little things like that in the user interface quality of life changes that were made. They increased the flashbang's blind duration, but they also added gear weight to it. And there was a lot of changes to perks, increasing their effectiveness, but also increasing their cost. The problem I have with that in some instances is a lot of times if you have like 1 or 2 like perk points left, you know, a lot of those perks that used to be lower value were good to grab to make sure that you had, you know, all 3 perk slots filled up. And now there might be situations where maybe you're not able to use all 3 perk slots effectively depending on how they changed them. They did the same thing for Predators. They also changed some of the Predators' weapons and some of the abilities. But one of the big things that they did was they fixed a lot of the bugs that the City Hunter was having, especially when he was trying to use his wrist launcher. But some of the changes that I like that I actually made threads about on the forums, besides the minigun one, because I did make a post about this, was about bear traps specifically. So let's go take a look at the Predator. So Predators have bear traps. And what happens is before they would get 3 or 4, depending whether or not they had a perk equipped called Large Pouch. And if these were on the ground and a fire team saw them, they could spot them, but they couldn't disarm them. They would have to just set them off or try to avoid them completely. Now the fire team was going to be able to disarm these. So that would be really cool for the fire team. They could disarm them. And they also made the displacement field and active radius of these not as big as they were before. They were massive before. They were like 5 to 10 meters before. Like, and I had a video where like I was really far away from one of these traps, and it was like the trap got legs, walked towards me, and then grabbed my ankle. Like, it was ridiculous. So they made them less visible, but therefore have a less active radius. And now the fire team can destroy them if they're smart enough to detect them, which is huge. And to compensate for the fact that they're not as OP as they were before, they've increased the total count that the Predator has. So before they were normally at 3, maybe they're at 4 or 5 now because of the fact that they can be destroyed. They also made it so that the wrist launcher is available to everybody. So you'll be able to put this on any Predator, not just the City Hunter. So that's a big change. Again, they changed a lot of their perks as well. And they changed some of their equipment to make it a little more balanced. Things like the net gun have increased recoil, and they added more of a camera shake to when they're used. Lowered damage to the bow for when they do headshots. A bunch of other things. Oh, one of the big changes too is the City Hunter had like the lamest roar. It was like they sampled it from the film just as he was healing himself. and you actually heard the noise of him healing himself and then his scream, and it was really weird sounding. They said that they fixed that audio cue, and they also fixed the mimicry wheel, because mimicry wheel was broken on the City Hunter before. All you could do was roar in some instances. Sometimes you couldn't use the other mimicry effects. They also fixed the Predcore system, which is something that a lot of people have been asking for, where you jumping from tree to trees in a parkour-like fashion. There was issue with transitioning, issues with from tree to tree, issues from climbing trees and whatnot, and so they've supposedly fixed some of that. A bunch of other little Predator glitches and changes that they fixed. So all of this comes ahead of tomorrow's patch, which will include Dutch 1987. It will include crossplay, thank God, which is something everyone's been waiting for, so that we can play with your friends on the opposite system if you're on PC or PlayStation. And as well as new Fireteam gear, which I don't think we can see any of that just yet. Oh, we can. Oh, no, we can't. That's my bad. That was gear that you can't use yet because it's too heavy. So we're going to be getting new gear tomorrow, including the self-revive Surette and a UAV scanner for the fire team. And we're also going to be getting a cloak disabler that we'll be able to use on a Predator to disable their cloak. And a new firearm for the fire team as well. So there's a lot of stuff coming tomorrow. But they did do this initial part 1 patch today, and then part 2 will be available tomorrow. So let's jump in with a match, test out the minigun spooling up, because that's something we can immediately see. And his perks are different. I used to have a really nice perk setup for this Dutch, but it's going to be different now because of their perk slot changes. So dexterous, I would use that, along with 6 cents, which I know they increased that. Oh my God, they doubled it. Holy shit. This used to be a value of 3, and now it's 6. So look at that, my perk slots are all used up. Fuck. Because this is super good for spotting traps, as well as mimicry devices and motion sensors. I might have to reevaluate what I'm doing here with Dutch. Alright, so let's put Action Hero on, which used to be a value of 1. There's not a lot of 1 valued perks anymore. Oh, they made this 1 now. Nice. So I did like using this because then you could run more. And when you're fighting with a knife, you drain stamina when you parry shots from the Predator, so that's why it's a good perk to use. Alright, so save this. Let's jump into a match. So one of the things that's going to happen with the Dutch from 1987 is I did see some sneak peeks on what he looks like and his stats and his abilities. So he is actually going to be his own class separate from the 2025 Dutch, which I'm playing right now. He actually has a really good run speed, whereas this Dutch doesn't have such a good run speed. And his perks are a little different too, his passive perks. This Dutch, his passive perks are hip fire, accuracy, and mud cover duration. Dutch 1987 tomorrow will, I believe, still have the hip fire accuracy, but instead of having mud cover duration, he's going to actually have damage resistance while muddy. So that's going to be different. His movement speed is max. This Dutch isn't too bad. His gear is reduced compared to this Dutch, but I believe his stamina is max. So I think he has max stamina, max movement speed, and only 1 for his gears. Oh, this tips and tricks thing is new. That's a new change. It's a lot more readable than it used to be. It used to be really tiny, little mouse type before. The minigun's gonna be awesome now because now it'll be useful. It was so, if you had a minigun before, it was like a death sentence because a lot of times you were just standing there with it, waiting for something to happen. Something happened and you couldn't shoot the gun fast enough because the gun wasn't spooled up. Yeah, I'm psyched for tomorrow's update, Wicked Bad, because I have the game, my sister has the game, and another one of our friends has it on PlayStation, and we want to be able to play with our cousins who are on PC, and I have a coworker who's also on PC, and we can't play together because of the fact that the crossplay invites don't work. But come tomorrow, crossplay invites will be available, and then we'll be able to play.
Captain has intel on a number of VIPs friendly to our little operation. Given the nature of the intel, it's likely the Stargazer plans to blackmail these individuals,
I want to do the waterfall,
which
I think.
leaves us vulnerable.
I think we're going to go up to the top center of the map is where our objective's going to be.
Obtain a safe credential.
We got a double dodge situation right here. Dodge, not dodge. Yeah, so I'll have to go through all my predators and my fire team members, just their perk loadouts, because things are so different now.
Fire team is go. Good luck out there.
Two Brooks.
Moon 1, this is Zeus. If the captain sticks to his routine, he's monitoring patrols around the river temple. That's our boy. He should have a security token on him with a rotating password. Put him down and retrieve the token.
Fuck, I'm a little behind everybody.
We have intruders in the area. Be on alert. Shoot anything that moves.
I'm gonna check right here. See if
Be careful.
our revive for the team is here or not.
Hold your position.
It is, the radio's here. So another,
If it's better, take it.
another change they made, right? Is every person on the fire
Reloading.
team has a different call sign: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. And now when fire team members spot,
I'm guessing the safe
they it actually shows the color of who they are. Oh, I see his laser.
Predator AO.
Voodoo, stick to your mission. You wouldn't believe me if I told you what's out there.
There.
Where the fuck is he? Oh,
This way.
yeah, buddy. No, I didn't get you to parry. Fuck. I was so busy trying to fucking just keep fire on him, man. I fucked that up. Fuck. Hopefully they can get me up. Yeah, like, I gotta get used to having a minigun in my hand and being able to parry, which I do. I parry pretty well when I have not the minigun out, but I was so focused on the minigun that I wasn't thinking parry, parry, parry. And I literally stopped spinning the barrel when he jumped down at me, which was a detriment to myself because
It's an
my
audio
barrel
decoy.
wasn't pre-spun.
Found a decoy device. Grab some ammo.
I think he's right above him in the building, right above him. He's on the rough.
Ah.
Oh, he's fucked up though. Mr. Quick wasn't quick
My
enough.
team members down. Stick to the mission.
Don't go near that! Oh, get it! No, get blocked! Oh
Sort
my
of
god, he
audio
just took mad
decoy.
damage.
Got some help for you, Voodoo. Just make it to this location
Alright, so
on your map.
I just pinged them to fucking reinforce me. They do it, which it's right near here, so they should Alright, cool. Dutch. The other Dutch is going to get me.
The password on the token should be synced to the clock on the safe. Enter the password.
Alright.
You left the wrong one alive. Fireteam
Nice.
in need of assistance. Do you
Nice. I
copy?
never heard that voice line before. He must have more audio cues that weren't in the game before. Oh, fuck. Everyone else. I wasn't the only one that. It wasn't just me and one person. It was everybody. Alright. Be prepared.
Smoke out.
Alright, he just fucking did his thermal scan. Fuck. Oh, so one of the new
Mudding up.
changes is if you're the last person alive, you have that benefit about being the last man standing, and you get this like boost to like health and stamina and everything, right? You also get where the fuck is he? Oh my god, dude.
I raised a flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
I knew he was over there too. He just wasn't moving. He stopped moving so he had no shimmer. Fuck. I just got wrecked. But going back to the last team standing situation. If you're the last team, if you're the last person standing, you have buffs to your health and stuff, damage resistance, but the Predator also has an advantage when you're the last team standing. They increase your heat signature, so you have a higher chance of being seen by the Predator. So that's a bit intense, but
Frag out.
I didn't get a chance to demonstrate any of that cool stuff because I got totally wrecked this match. Totally wrecked. It's pathetic. It's probably the worst match I've had in over a month, over 2 months.
Time locked. God damn it. At least we didn't break the lock. Enter the password and trigger the time lock.
So this remaining Dutch has that shit right now. He's the sole survivor again. Normally I'm the sole survivor, but it did not happen this time. Predator just healed himself.
This isn't over.
Nothing to do now but wait it out. Voodoo, killing the power definitely sent out an alert, so prepare for hostiles.
He needs to get out of that area and mud up if he's gonna win. Which is exactly what he's doing. I hate it when if someone's up against the wall, you should be able to like reposition the camera to see them. Sounds like the Predators fighting the AI. They Ilphonic increased the amount of damage that the hostile AI soldiers do to the fire team members. So now they're actually they're a lot different than how they were when the game first came out. When the game first came out, they were fucking retarded and did like no damage. Now they'll chase you across the map and actually do a decent amount of damage to you. So they're gonna be more of a threat. This needs to change. I can't see what he's doing. Like, they need to change that.
No sign of anything.
He's got like no health either. He needs fucking health.
Finally! Now you should be able to open the safe.
The AI is gonna kill him, dude.
Hostile spotted. Who's got a med kit?
There should be a medkit in this building if he looks around. Yeah. I think he went past one, didn't he? Oh, he's done. Get away from the objective. Go heal yourself. There's a Predator. He's done for.
Take anything you find in there. We'll light up those files.
What's he doing?
That should do it, fire team. No more loose ends. Head to the rendezvous and prep for extraction.
Location mark.
What's
Calling
this
the
guy
chopper.
doing? Why is he not fighting him? What the fuck's he?
There!
If these two dudes are friends, that's bullshit. You probably destroyed the crate.
I need a medic. Ah.
Alright, come on. Finish him off. I'm sick of waiting.
Cover me!
Over here!
This way.
What the fuck was that? Check it.
Alright, I'm leaving this fucking match. This is retarded.
Wait, what? Over
They
here!
are nearly in cahoots with each other, which
Eyes
is
open.
not acceptable behavior in a public match. Options.
God.
So they clearly knew each other, and he was not killing him, which is bullshit. I didn't report him, but I could have. It's fine if you're, I guess, in a private match, but even then, like, you don't make people sit there and wait for 7-8 minutes, just because you're friends with that person. It wasn't. I thought initially they was gonna give him like a last team standing kind of thing, and like, you know, challenge him to like a knife fight, like one-on-one. But that's not what happened at all. All right. Why do I have an extra slot now for something? They didn't change their the limits of the classes perk slots though. They just changed the value of the perk slots. So on him I had dexterous, pig and shit. They actually reduced this. This actually used to cost 5. They actually reduced this down to 4. Oh, ice cold is better now too. I wanted to test this with someone to see what it looks like from a predator's point of view. Before, if you had this active and a predator like looked at you with his thermal, you were like an orangish color, not quite getting to like a yellow, almost like mellow yellow Mountain Dew kind of green. Supposedly they made it so you have a reduced temperature even further. So now in theory maybe you're like a light green, or like maybe closer to a blue value, rather than a warm value that gives you away. Because when I first heard about this in the trial, ice cold, I thought it was a good perk, and then when I actually tested it, it was terrible. It was useless, so I never used it. But maybe now it's actually useful. I cannot use 6 cents, son of a bitch. Alright, so this. Sixth Sense was my go-to on this shit. Alright. Picking shit. Now I can't use Dexterous. That sucks. I totally ruined this build. So I have 2 points, I believe, to work with. This used to be 2. This is now 3. This used to be 3. Now it's 5. This used to be like 2 or 3, and now it's 1. So I have 2. What am I gonna put up there? This means this better be way more useful now than it used to be. Alright, we'll do Iron Lungs, that way he can run fast. Longer time. I can't make him faster, but I can at least make him run for longer. Alright, let's go to support. See what he's up to. Kit to heal it. What happened to his gun changed? Why does gun change? I'm just trying to rebuild my my guys. Yeah, all of his weapons like reset. That was weird. Pit Viper. I don't remember getting this one. That's what I have. So he's got 6 slots still. So I don't even remember what I had on him before. Fuck. Pretty sure weapons training to reduce the recoil. Fast hand to switch weapons quicker. So he can't move quick, but that way when Predator comes at him, he can like at least switch weapons and heal and shit faster. And value 1. I'm gonna give him more stamina. He needs it. He needs Iron Lungs. Alright, let's go to Recon. Alright, his weapon stayed. Alright, so let's put him back to where he was. So, a tracker. They increased this. This used to be fucking 4. So this is actually worth more now. But supposedly it spots longer now too. Shit. And got 5 left, huh? I might do double time. What the fuck did I have before? Pig and shit, tracker. I had something else. That was good for sniping. Maybe 6 cents, but maybe not. Let's go put... Oh, I know what it was. Yucha's Bane. Fuck. I can't put that on now because they increased this. So let's take this off and put Bane on. 3. Tracker, Bane. Change the icon too. I think it used to be different. 3. We'll put Dexterous on him. That way he's quick at doing shit. Alright. So Scout, what do we got here? Yeah, I want to put Dexterous back on him too. Because him being able to do mission objectives quickly was one of his benefits. So maybe I'll switch the Iron Lung off because he's got good stamina already. And put something else on him. Oh, you know what? I might do armor. Oh, they reduced this. This used to be 4. This is now 3. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on him. I was gonna put armor on him against AI because they do more damage now, but he's got the least amount of health, so having damage resistance against a predator will be good. Oh, see, these reset too. Fuck, I gotta go double check all the guns. Any gun that had any kind of changes to it got reset. Alright, so 9. So let's put. What does Dutch have? He's got 9. Alright, so Bane. Weapons training to reduce the recoil, and that's gone. Fuck. Do that, it takes more damage and it takes less damage and does more damage. See, Dutch had essentially the same build. I'm gonna take that off because that shit glows, man. I'm gonna take this off because I don't use that on my Dutch build. I use a submachine gun with my Scout Dutch. Actually, no, I've been using a pistol recently. No. Extended mag. I keep backing up by mistake. Suppressor, that way I'm not making a ton of noise. Because this guy's, you know, gonna make a ton of noise once I start using him. Alright. Extended barrels on that. Green shatter. Make this guy match with shaders. Green shatter, green shatter, green shatter. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alright, so this build of Dutch is all about fucking up the Predator with a lot of damage. These two guns are the two highest DPS guns in the game. Well, you know, the Hammerhead's pretty up there too, so. I might actually switch his primary to the grenade launcher. Now that we can spin this barrel. Quick hands. It's fucking two. Only have one. We'll be able to reload quickly and swap weapons quickly. Maybe keep the reload on, but get rid of this, because I still have like 5 slots. So what's a good 5-slot perk? Thick skin supposedly does better damage, better now. Double time. Silent. So we have let's do thick skin. Give him a little more health, especially when he's using this minigun on fucking the Predator. Alright, so I'm actually gonna switch to this Dutch. Try the minigun again. This Dutch is really going to be a hit or miss build because, you know, he's got the explosives, which can do a decent amount of damage. He's got the minigun, which can do a decent amount of damage, but if I'm caught flat-footed, he's going to be pretty fucked. Oh, what happened? Look at me finish matchmaking. I'm gonna take a look at my Predators real quick and see if their builds are fucked up. Oh, they are. Yeah, so all Predators come tomorrow will be able to use the wrist launcher. So only a couple of my Predator builds are. What the fuck just happened? Something just happened. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Bill Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yes. Test Bogus Journey. As soon as this match is over, I will we'll do that. It'll be 15 minutes. I had some kind of alert too. I have no idea what came up. Did you end up renting it or no? Yeah, so tomorrow, Bill and Ted's
Not yet.
third movie will
on
be out.
YouTube.
You're gonna get it on YouTube? Okay.
Reports of diseased and poisoned livestock have revealed a drug smuggling operation where pigs are being used as couriers.
Alright, I'm gonna get slaughtered right now because I'm still getting used to the new setup.
The drugs are killing the pigs, then poisoning the local population. This is a hearts and minds mission, Voodoo. It's time to do some good.
Hearts and minds. You know what that means, right? Shoot him once in the head and twice in the chest. No, that's fucked up, but that is something that was said.
Colonizer.
Voodoo is away. Good hunting.
We got a double Dutch situation. Two Dutches.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Head to the fishing village at the following coordinates.
Oh, he puts on mud so slow when he. I'm so used to putting on mud quickly. Oh, that predator's gonna fucking hear that, man. Fuck! Why are you running around with an unsuppressed weapon?
We're looking for pig carcasses. We need to confirm our suspicions that the gorillas are trafficking.
We're looking for a
through
bunch of
livestock.
bovine fucks right now. Oh, here's one.
Cover me.
God fucking damn it! Cover me, you fuckers!
Hostiles have been confirmed in the area. All you need to keep your comms open. Well, now the area knows we're here. Let's hope they don't find you.
Mudding up.
Alright, I gotta mud up before the predator sees me. Predator knows we're here now, though.
Blowing smoke.
Jamming infrared.
Locked? Find a radio and let's see what news is on the way. Sounds like there's a surgeon sewing the drugs into the pigs. He's trying to home in on his location.
I don't know how he took that many shots.
PM's hostile spotted.
Yo, that was ridiculous. They should have been dead so much faster.
There he is. Take the sick fuck out. Make sure to grab his keys.
They increased the fire rate on this thing compared to what it was before. Fucking die! Wow, the bullet spread's terrible. You're starting to say something, but I
Watch
don't
my
know what it was.
6.
All
Still
right,
works.
let's see what's in here.
I need some ammo.
Get pictures of the setup. We need as much intel as we can get.
Get patched up. Get patched up.
Access this terminal and get a full drive image.
Wait, am I the only person here? I fucking am, dude. The rest of the fucking fire team left. Wow. Where'd everyone go? Dude, I need ammo bad. I can't believe the rest of the fire team left. What, he slaughtered them? This sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go... before I do this objective, I need ammo. I might even switch guns, because I need a firearm that's not a primary weapon, that's not a grenade.
Alarm machine, sending in backup. Getting a ton of radio chatter. They know you're there.
Fuck. This is the worst.
Sending in backup.
If I had ammunition, it wouldn't be so bad, but I have no fucking ammunition, man.
Are you guys lost? Get back to the mission.
I need to find ammo. Ammo or weapon cache. He's killing hostile AI right now. Just a matter of time before he fires me. Ooh. That's a nice. Alright, there might be weapons. Over here. Weapon cache or ammunition.
Get down.
Fuck. Yes.
Load up.
Alright, nice. I still want to get a different primary. There's no weapon caches here, man.
That's blood?
Fuck. I'm gonna circle back around to the objective. I got fucking 4 minutes. Access this computer terminal and probably gonna have to stand my ground.
Voodoo 1, looks like the surgeon had friends. Reinforcements are on the way!
Yep. Fuck.
Target is on the objective.
Damn. Sauce.
Enemy spotted.
Fucking predators here. I'm fucked.
Get them.
Walking back, cover me.
Fucking throw a grenade!
What the?
I don't know where he is! I don't know where he is!
Need to. Cancel. Get back on the objective.
I'm so fucking dead, man. Fuck. Money up! Money up, money up, money up! Go, 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 go! Oh, I can't believe I'm not fucking dead. Holy fucking
Voodoo, time
shit.
is running short! Let's wrap this up!
Alright, I'm not gonna complete this mission. The Predator's gonna win, but I at least wanna fucking give him a whooper. Fuck! Come on, what is? I need a health pack. I need a health pack. Dude, I parried him a few times, and then I thought those grenades were gonna kill me too. Oh, oh, oh. There's a hut up here that I can go to I think get a health pack. It's like a little hunter's cabin. I'm fucking covered in blood, man. Holy shit. One minute. Let's at least survive. Alright, here we go. Here's the hunter's cabin.
First aid. Ah. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
It'd be hilarious if I actually hit him. I have no idea where he is. I can't believe I survived. I must have done a lot of damage to him with all those explosions and then the minigun. Like when I was spraying the minigun, it was just like shooting in all directions. I don't think I hit anything at that point. I have no idea what happened to the rest of the fire team. They just like fucking disappeared. I don't know if they got killed. It doesn't say he killed them though. But then again, the game doesn't. If he doesn't claim them, it doesn't count. So maybe he killed them and just didn't claim them. And then they all left. So that's gonna be the end of this stream. Kind of just wanted to talk over some of the patch notes for part 1 of the 2.0 build. But tomorrow is when the real excitement is gonna happen. We actually have the new gear, the new Dutch, and crossplay invites. So thank you very much for watching this live stream. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Predator Hunting Grounds content like this. Peace.